Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining for our Oracle meditation this week. I'm Anna,
And I'm Mark.
and we are MARKANNA Wellness. Today, we're using our Wild Unknown Alchemy Deck, and this one is hexagon-shaped cards, so they're kind of fun.
Yeah, it's really cool, really cool shape cards. Really
I
pretty.
think we've used this one a couple months ago.
Yeah, this one's really fun now.
We've been doing these now since April, every week. So I think we're starting to reuse a few of our Oracle decks now.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, they're here to just use over and over again. I'm sure we'll get some more eventually. We're talking about going to get a new deck on our anniversary, so maybe it'll be an Oracle deck. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Trying to create a tradition, like those special moments, just getting a deck or something fun like that to remember. Today is such a beautiful day. We're so happy to be here with you and to pull one of these alchemy cards and just see what's present in the cards, just how it aligns here with us right now. So we've saged the cards, I'm shuffling the cards a little bit, just getting my energy into it. Thank you for sharing your energy with us. So let's see what pops out. I got two of them jumped out today, so I guess we'll just do that. We'll do two cards today. First was
Sap of the Moon.
Sap of the Moon. This one's really pretty.
Sap of the Moon plant. That one's Chiron,
Yeah, and this one is Chiron. This one's really pretty too.
which I know Chiron is part of astrology, but I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah, we're still learning a little bit about astrology. There's a lot to learn and take in about astrology. So here, when I see these two cards, what do you notice right away? I kind of notice just that peace, kind of love, just harmony.
Yeah, I think this like moonflower, it just kind of reminds me of, I know I used to have moonflowers out front. I don't think we have them anymore, where it's like they actually bloom at night, which is really cool because you can still get light from the moon.
Right.
And then Chiron just feels to me like channeling energy towards something. So it has like the Latin names with them. So Succus lunare is sap of the moon plant. And it says nocturnal sacred water of the unconscious. It's an ancient substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight. This elixir develops in the depth of night and thus is a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious. And that one's the first one, and then Chiron. It's number 11. There's a lot of cards in this deck. Wounds teaching paradoxes. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who, through the pain of abandonment, becomes a great teacher and healer. Such is the paradoxical nature of this minor planet. It demonstrates that our pain is a great resource and will guide us to our deepest purpose if we're able to observe it slowly, gently, and with support.
Mm, I like that. So I feel like these two cards are speaking to us in the way of how our subconscious kind of hangs on to pain. It hangs on to burdens or worry. And that really creates patterns in our life that we don't notice all the time. So let's do a little meditation, diving into our subconscious mind and just releasing that pain or that angst, whatever it is that's kind of blocking us and keeping us out of alignment. So here, just finding a comfortable seat, resting our hands wherever it feels comfy. Could just be on our knees or in our lap. And maybe softly closing our eyes, or our eyes can be open. And just taking a moment to notice our breath, just the beauty and love that comes in with our inhale, filling us with life, filling us with love, and then using that exhale as an offering to surrender, to release. So just noticing here how that breath works with you. It works for you when you bring your awareness to the breath, to the joy of just being alive, pulling in that fresh new energy. And exhale, softening, releasing our shoulders, letting all the weight of the world just fall off our shoulders. And then we start to connect here to our subconscious mind. That moon flower representing that shadow side, that self that's sometimes covered up and we don't really recognize how it affects our everyday life. We want to bring our full awareness into this space, bringing compassion and just bringing an openness to fully seeing ourselves, not judging ourselves or condemning ourselves here in any way, but just allowing that energy that's still present or still feels like it's harming us somehow. We want to bring some compassion into that space, just allowing that energy to unfold and to show us what it's seeking. Why is that energy still hanging out? Why are we allowing it to be a part of us anymore? We have all this experience, all this wisdom built up here in our subconscious mind. All of our life here, we can never forget, and we don't want to forget. We want to fully notice how these events have changed our path or changed our direction. And if anything here in this space is causing you to feel less confident, it's causing you to not want to just get up and get out there and to do something new. We want to release that fear of those old entanglements. We want to put them in a different category as experience, not allowing them to harm us anymore. And as we start to reshape those sensations, those ideas in our mind here that are blocking or holding us back, just want to start to notice how that energy begins to change. It starts to work for us, not against us. When we can fully notice that shadow side of ourself, we start to awaken the full being of presence, taking control, taking our full power back. And it may take a little time, a little practice to dive into the subconscious mind, to pull those little things out and to reshape them and then to store them back as experience so that we don't repeat ourselves, so that we don't cause any more pain. We don't allow that to come out of us and to affect others in a harmful way. And as we start to unite the subconscious with this reality, we can hear and see and taste. We start to feel ourselves as complete, knowing that we can take full responsibility to take a chance on ourselves, to release worry, and to know that life is all a beautiful experience. Just placing anything here in our life in that category of experience so that we can awaken to this present moment where we've never been more alive, more aware, more ready to take on anything life has to offer. Being open here to new opportunities, to the wisdom of your breath, knowing that every breath is a meditation, an invitation to invite in love, invite in all the resources you need to make your dreams come true. And on the exhale, surrender, release the old, the negative, storing all that junk in that experience file of the mind. And now that our mind is in line, we can awaken to this fresh, new being where our thoughts turn into actions and our words turn into our reality. Remembering that everything you do is important. As we start to come back, opening our eyes, feeling fresh and renewed. Thank you so much. That felt really good. I love tapping into the subconscious or that side of ourselves we sometimes just can't see. It comes out of us sometimes without us even thinking about it. So just bringing more awareness into our thoughts and noticing how that turns into action and how that's going to affect not only you, but definitely others around you. And the wisdom of your words. Everything we say is like a spell. We really are casting into our reality what we want to see, what we want to experience. It's just a reflection of ourselves. It seems kind of hard to wrap our mind around because we're all doing that. We're all trying to create this experience, but we're not all doing it in full alignment with our actions, our words, our thoughts. So the more we can bring that in tune or in alignment, the more we're going to see these opportunities in our life just unfold. And it's going to feel easy. It just happens in that way because all parts of ourself are in line or aligned with our vision or our dreams.
I love you.
I love you. I'll just keep talking if you want.
Yeah, so thank you for that. And I'm always excited to just hear what comes up and what we find when we pull these cards each week. So just sit with that and let us know if anything came up for you that you want to share in the comments, and we'd love to hear from you.
Thank you so much. And I wish you well on your practice of alignment and bringing this all into your life, everything you want, everything you dream of, and just sharing that highest good with everyone. Where can they find us, babe?
We're on Facebook and Instagram at MARKANNA Wellness. And our website is markannawellness.com. So if you ever want to reach out, and we do offer some of our sessions virtually, like tarot readings, meditation classes. And then if you're local to OKC, you can check out our website to see all the events and workshops we have coming up. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Bye.